Play to earn gaming, it's not going away. NFTs, non-fungible tokens, they're not going away. So where are the big ops, right? If they're not going away, that means that they're gonna be here, they're gonna stick around.
I'm stuck here forever.
Some projects are early. Some projects could be huge. The few play to earn crypto games that have made it already, valued at $3 billion. Absolutely nuts, only in crypto. Today, we're gonna be looking at hopefully a strong contender for our next big play to earn cryptocurrency project. My name is VoskCoin on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. This is Tails, our resident Shiba, our CPO, our Chief Play Officer. Yes, she likes to play. Let's jump into another fun crypto video. Nothing in this video is financial advice. So looking at some top NFT related coins here, and this really kind of falls in line with play to earn gaming, right? Metaverse, all that fun stuff. Decentraland, Axie Infinity, the Sandbox, all three of these different cryptocurrency projects are valued at over $3 billion. And today we're going to be jumping into Playable. And I'm not saying this is going to be the next $3 billion project, right? But what I am telling you is this project is interesting, right? And it has some merit, right? Well, let's lead with something that we don't see enough of. Okay, right? So we look at their team, you see these icons, maybe you're thinking they are anonymous, right? Or, you know, semi-anonymous, we don't have last names attached. Well, that's not the case. LinkedIn's attached. We can start digging into these people. They're real. They have their names attached. We can dig into their background, their history, and we look into the things they post, and just basically you start digging, you're like, okay, like, is this a fake LinkedIn? Because that's a possibility, right? And so looking over this stuff, I don't believe that to be the case. As always, not an endorsement, but that's really exciting to me, just kind of off the jump, right? So Playable Gaming 3.0, their mission is simple: to create play-to-earn games that transport you to a different place, that immerse you in the experience and allow you to experiment with being something more than yourself, directing the ownership, design, and economy of these games to the people who play them, and reward those players with the in-game assets that they own. And they're revolving largely around a masternode setup. 50,000 nodes, less than 4,000 sold, coins per day per node here, 1,739, 46,000 nodes remaining. But the price, well, okay, well, we'll look at the tokenomics and we'll go from there. Digging a little bit deeper, right? So they have Roboto doggos, and everybody in crypto apparently loves dogs, right? But do you actually? What have you ever done for a dog? But here's the deal. Most games will take less than 30 minutes in this battleground type game, right? So that's starting to look like Battleground. I'm thinking MOBA, something like that. That could be interesting, but like every crypto gaming project, they seem to just not really have too much going on the gaming front. But what is their point here, right? They believe the game should be immersive, made to the highest standards. Players or games should be controlled by the gamers that play them. Gaming, I don't know if gaming companies are going to give that up too soon, but it's an interesting fight. Gamers should own all their earned in-game assets and be able to sell them to others if they want or need to. I absolutely agree with that. Let's empower the gamers. Gamers should be rewarded for their loyalty. All games should be owned by a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization that will continue even if the company does not. And so, you know, you're dealing with IP, intellectual rights, trademarks, copyrights, whatever else. I wish that was happening with a lot of games, right? One of the first ones that comes to mind is my favorite game of all time, Warcraft 3. You guys have no idea how much I just freaking love this game. Countless hours and everything, just incredible, right? Custom games and this really opened up entire genres like Dota, and like MOBAs were born out of Warcraft 3. If you don't know, Warcraft 3 Reforged couldn't have been any more awful. Way to go, Blizzard. It's an absolute trash company that are only around because of their former glory. I wish Warcraft 3 had a DAO. It would be an incredible experience, and it would be the only game I probably really even play, but they don't. So, I mean, I think that's a fun premise. Yeah, absolutely. Will it happen? Well, that's a very different story. What's this whole 3ULL thing, right? So it's a play on Bull here, which you can also see in their branding. But 3ULL coin or Bull is a token based on the Avalanche blockchain. It's a core asset of the Playable marketplace. Huge supply here, which is integrated with master nodes. 50,000 max supply on that. 13 million coins per day released through the nodes, 50% divided equally amongst node owners, and 50% to the company for running operations. So it's a pretty hefty dev cut, but hey, nobody wants to work for free, right?
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Remember, this is on the Avalanche blockchain, and we have a tutorial guide to get started with that. Make sure to learn how to set up MetaMask by watching our full video. And there also specifically our Avalanche, how to make money on Avalanche MetaMask guide, which will walk you through all the basics using things like decentralized exchanges that sound entirely made up. For example, TraderJoe at xyz.com. All right, but I can come over here and I can just trade right into a bull if I want to do so. I did a test trade here, and it actually pulled the original token, and so they've migrated contracts. So just kind of be aware of that and keep that in mind. Keep in mind, this is a new token. The liquidity is low, the trading volume is low, the market cap is low. We're talking, just a couple million in market cap. This is risky. This is not financial advice, right? If you do not invest more than you can afford to lose into a startup project. Like, these things blow up all the time. But when you hit a good one, we're talking 10, 100,000 X's. So, hey, you missed 9, you hit 1, you could be off to the races. It just kind of depends where the numbers fall. Looking at the roadmap here, so far they have released the white paper, launched playable games, begin marketing and outreach, begin game development and acquisition outreach, release VoskCoin and stage 1 nodes. Moving forward, they want to expand the team, ramp up marketing, productions of games continue, release Roboto Doggo's PC game, nodes upgraded to stage 2. A key thing that they have done that I think instills a lot of just trust, right, is they had an audit completed. They have 2 major problems. Basically, this is related to wallet control, and they said that they cannot resolve this until they have basically more development done with their project. They need to basically maintain that control and deploy that contract until then. So they did resolve the medium minor errors and also 7 informational. This is completed by Certik, a company worth casual $1 billion. Playable games pitch is pretty simple right now. 4,000 followers on Twitter. How do they describe that Twitter? Making games that are immersive, P2E, play to earn experience, directing ownership, design, and economy of these games to the people who play them. Basically, they want to design their own games in-house, as well as to fund and acquire other gaming startups and just people who want to bring a game to market. How would you explain this project to an 8-year-old? They provide the funding for game developers to bring their games into the crypto universe by helping them finish their project and integrate their games with NFTs and token. They make sure they have the ability to make a profit. Good luck, Mr. 8-year-old. I hope you understand that. But hey, that's a simple explanation. Looking through their dashboard, you can see the current rewards per node, rewards earned, current token price, which isn't aggregating for me right now. How many bull tokens I have in here. You see my test balance, and then if that was converted to USD. Again, those metrics are not popping up for me, along with reward history and so forth. So it's nice to see them building out a dashboard and these things coming along. But as it stands, this dashboard is very limited. I also do not have any playable nodes. Putting up their contract on Snowtrace, which is basically the most popular block explorer for the Avalanche blockchain. Over 30,000 transfers have been completed. For the bull token, we look at the total supply. It's unable to calculate price and diluted market cap here at this time. Bringing it back to the DAO thing, right? Good old, see this word so much these days, it's fun. Metaverse, right? Each game they direct will have its own DAO, not just like be part of their DAO or whatever else. Like each game they ever bring to market will have its own DAO, its own decentralized autonomous organization. So this doesn't shape them up to be like, say, like the next EA but decentralized, right? Like Electronic Arts, which maybe isn't even the best example, and most people aren't even the biggest fan of them. But this does show that this is going to birth a lot of different projects, hopefully, a lot of different DAOs, a lot of different tokens, a lot of different just digital economies. I love play to earn stuff. I'm a total nerd, huge gamer, been gaming a ton my whole life, don't plan to stop. And I think that just turning your time into in-game assets and having the ability to sell those, like, just full ownership there of like, hey, like I earned this in the game, I get to sell it because, you can't stop me, right? I'm all about that. I think there's a ton of value in that, especially if you're younger, right? If we're older, right, we can work a job, make money, do this, that, whatever. It's different. It's not like, we can swipe the credit card, right, and grab whatever skin we want, probably if we really wanted to. As opposed to when you're 10, that's not really the case. And your dad is like, dude, get off the computer and go outside, you little loser. It's like, but dad, I'm trying to code Bitcoin. And he's like, no, son, go get a real job. I'm like, come on, dad, I could have been Satoshi, man. But hey, that's it. I'm done. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Slap the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below. And yeah, see you tomorrow. We upload daily here at VoskCoin. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money, I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.